The time has come, the walrus said, to start the stream back up again. Okay, single player, load. For those of you joining us for the first time, welcome to what will inevitably be an incredibly long fucking series that we're doing on Romance of the Three Kingdoms. We're going chapter by chapter and giving a quick, well, I say quick. This next one's like 4 pages long, but an overview of each chapter as we go through the book, largely because I'm doing a project for that in class these days, and I need the research done anyway. So, quick recap for everybody who missed out on last time while we wait on this to load. We met some of the guys who were really important for the first act of this book, namely Dong Zhao, Cao Cao, and Liu Bei's party, which consisted of Zhang Fei, Liu Bei, and Guan Yu. We had a quick history of the Han Dynasty up to and including the beginning of the Yellow Turban Rebellion. And we had a little bit of combat, but not a whole lot going on there, and not a whole lot of political intrigue either. That fucking changes right now. So, at the end of the last chapter, we were talking about how Dong Zhao did not really show a good appreciation for Liu Bei's parties saving his ass. Naturally, this didn't go over well with some people. This was not a good idea. And by some people, I mean Zhang Fei, who, as you'll see, pretty much throughout the entire history of this book, as we go through, didn't take kindly to that. Naturally, he was pretty pissed, and it took Liu Bei and Guan Yu both agreeing to just leave the area to stop him from just outright murdering Dong Zhao on the spot. Because fuck that guy. Unfortunately, spoiler warning, probably should have taken care of that. Anyway, so Zhang Fei refuses to take orders from Dong Zhao, and the brothers, all three, decide that, fuck it, we're just going to leave this guy and not deal with his shit. That way, Zhang Fei doesn't murder anybody, before he's supposed to. I don't know what to do with this guy. Probably, I don't know, put him over here. I'm sure that'll be a thing in a minute. I feel like I didn't save something. Did I not save last time? Fuck it, we're doing it again. Oh well, these things happen. Let's see, where was I? So they decided to leave, and they decided to throw in their lot with another commander of the army at the time, by the name of Zhu Jun. A general, obviously, who was assaulting Zhang Ba, one of the guys that was causing problems. So, what the fuck? I don't even know what I'm looking at this point. You know what? Whatever. You just be you. Do your thing. But yeah, he was assaulting Zhang Ba. At this point, the book takes a quick aside out to mention that Cao Cao has joined up with General Huang Fu Song. Oh, sweet. With Huang Fu Song, another general of the Han army, and they are working to destroy Zhong Lian, which was another one of the three brothers that were starting the Yellow Turban Rebellion. Zhu Jun has about 80,000 troops. Oh, no. Sorry. Zhang Ba has about 80,000 troops in a pretty strong position in the local hills. And at this point, quick champion combat happens again, as it do in this book. Zhang Fei versus a man named Gao Sheng. After a few bouts, Gao Sheng is thrown off of his horse, and Liu Bei signals the charge. Send this worker somewhere. That's already done? Okay, you take care of your thing. Fuck, I don't know. Where do I want to put this guy? Let's go with here. And let's refresh the Twitch page, because that's being shit. Alright, we'll just put this guy here then. champion combat. After Gao Shang falls in combat, Zheng Ba casts a spell. Not even kidding. This is actually a thing that happens. This will happen a lot in this book, by the way. This is sort of a high fantasy meets historical fiction kind of thing that goes on a lot. And what ends up happening is Zheng Ba casts a spell on the area, which causes great storms and phantom horsemen and infantry to form up, and Liu Bei's forces just fucking book it. Shit's terrifying. They don't want to deal with that. Zhu Jun recognizes that it is a form of magic, and comes up with what I can only describe as the most interesting counterspell in the history of counterspells. For those of you who have played Magic before, most of the time it's not something crazy. It's just something like, oh, he did another spell that stops somebody else from doing their spell. No. Zhu Jun's idea of counterspelling, of counter magic, is to basically just coat the enemy army in pig's blood. Just gets a shitload of pig's blood and sets it up like it's the fucking climax scene of Carrie. And, Guan Yu and Zhang Fei hide some troops up in the cliffs around the area, and Liu Bei fools the enemy into coming in under the cliffs. And as Zheng Ba begins to cast his spells, he gets fucking coated in pig's blood. Totally fucking covered. As well as most of his army. And this works for some reason? I don't actually have any idea why. I don't know why any of this works. This just starts happening. But yeah, so he gets coated in pig's blood. The phantom forces that were starting to appear just poof, disappear, gone, not there anymore. And Zheng Ba is like, oh, fuck this, I'm out, and just starts to leave, takes his forces and walks off. Just then, Guan Yu and Zhang Fei come down from the cliffs and fall upon the enemy, and Zheng Ba is just completely routed. All of his forces are fucking sprinting at this point. And Liu Bei manages to wound Zheng Ba with an arrow at this point, but Zheng Ba still manages to get away. Zheng Ba retreats to the town of Yangcheng and fortifies himself there just before Zhu Jun shows up and starts just laying siege to the town, as you do. At this point, Zhu Jun gets a report from some scouts. Turns out Commander Huang Fu Song's army has had a ton of success. And Dong Zhao, the guy who was being a fucking cuntbag earlier, doesn't do so hot. So Dong Zhao is removed from removed from the military, and Huang Fu Song takes his position. And he just runs with it. Just basically goes on a rampage in the enemy forces. Unfortunately, before he gets there, one of the enemy generals dies. It's not really stated how. He just kind of dies. But after he dies, Huang Fu Song shows up. Zhang Lian adds his brother's forces to his own and doesn't do a damn thing. Huang Fu Song then spends the next 7 engagements thoroughly beating the ever-living shit out of Zhang Lian. So Zhang Lian falls back to Guiyang. Zhang Ju's coffin is exhumed. He's beheaded. His head is sent to the capital. The general crowd at this point in the area just fucking surrenders. They're done. They've got nothing left. As they surrender, they do what any good surrendering party does. Oh wait, no, hold on. I think I'm getting ahead of myself. Oh, no, I'm not. I just skipped a beat. Zhang Lian dies, by the way, at Guiyang. For his commendable service, Huang Fu Song, is promoted to General of the Flying Chariots and Imperial Protector of Jizhou, which I guess is good. I don't know. I don't really know. Sounds like it's good. So he's done really good. He then uses his new rank to right various wrongs, put dudes who were put imprisoned out of prison for wrongdoings, and he also makes very sure to get Cao Cao promoted, and then and Cao Cao is put in charge of the province of Jinan,